Bumble,
Goes to
Grindr.
Tumblr.
No, Tumblr is a thing.
I know, but that's
Welcome back to Elevate. This is a new segment called the lunch segment. Today on the podcast we have the very beautiful Navya.
hi.
Thank you.
You put me on spot there.
Thank you for joining us. Navya, what do you do?
I am a student brand manager at Red Bull UAE. I was also a student at Heriot-Watt University. I graduated last year,
Okay.
which is insane.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 1 year. Oh my gosh, that's actually insane.
Yeah.
And just 1 second, man. Let her finish her intro. No?
And yeah,
Yeah.
Noodles
Anas,
went
very
in his nose.
excited.
she's
Very
on-
excitedly, we are having Buldak.
Oh, yeah?
I hope that's how you say it. The very spicy noodles. I have the triple cheese flavor.
It's not very spicy and not calm.
It is insanely spicy for
His
me.
spice tolerance is jack
So
shit.
I have put
It's
cheese
bad.
on top of more cheese. So it's actually 6 tumple cheese.
Are they?
Triple-
I'm sorry,
Sextuple,
what?
Yeah, 6 tumple cheese.
6 tumble.
6 tumple. Whatever. I have 6 pieces of cheese inside. What do you guys have? What are you eating?
So I'm having the carbonara flavor.
The 3 of you are having the carbonara.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
3 of us. No cheese, cheese.
I put cheese because
How many slices?
One.
Exactly. That's it. But like, I don't know, man. But then I didn't put cheese because I like it spicy itself.
Are we doing ASMR?
Because it's a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Like my...
The camera's on you. ASMR time.
Okay.
1 second.
You can't even hear this. Hey, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay.
So, Navya, did you go to school?
Yeah, sadly, I study from our own English high school.
Oh,
like
accident
a-
already.
I thought you from our English school.
Yeah, I did go to school. I'm glad to be educated.
Talk to us about the Red Bull journey. F1. What got you into F1?
That's actually
Red Bull's
interesting.
associated with F1?
Not really. We have a team. We have a
Not
team
really, but we have it.
we have a team which is the Red Bull Oracle Racing. So that's one of the team, and it's super cool. My Red Bull journey was super simple. The day I got elected as the vice president of well-being, I was in council. The next day, I got a call from the hiring manager that, hey, you actually applied for it. Why not come for an interview? And I was
Okay.
just like, okay, fine. First of all, only VP of well-being on my 4th year, which is crucial because it's like the dissertation year.
Yeah.
And I go for it because I was like, what are the odds? Like, I don't know. I don't think
When
I'll
was
be
this?
hired. It was like a week after. I think
No,
the
like,
results were in May.
Which year was it?
I finished my 3rd year.
No, which year?
2023.
2023, yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's
When
so cool.
also Anuswara became the student president.
Is that why you kept on asking
That
for
is
which year?
horrible. Horrible. Please continue your story. No questions. Oh my god.
And
You went for the interview from your hiring
I take the
manager.
odds. I go for the interview. And it's so funny because I've never drank Red Bull in my entire life. And the receptionist, she asked me like one question. She's like, Red Bull or coffee? I had to give my best impression and be like, Red Bull. Mind you, I've never had Red Bull in my life. Because
So you
according...
lied?
I had to lie, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's where I
Fake
am
it
right
till
now.
you make it.
Hiring manager, if you're listening.
Fake it till you make it, guys.
Yeah.
Confidence is key.
And then I did the interview and it went well. They asked me one question. They were like, if Red Bull was a person, how would that be? Which is like not so hiring manager questions. And I said something I don't remember. But then I made it out of the interview. It was in May, so it was so hot. And that particular day, I just felt so anxious driving. So I told my dad to drop and pick me up. So I was waiting for him. And I have this Red Bull in my hand. So I'm just like, why not just try it right now? Like, what are the odds? I tried. It's the cactus one. So good. I'm
No
fallen
way.
in love.
So Cactus was your first Red Bull?
Yes. And I'm so in love. I'm just like, oh my God, this is like the best Red Bull I've ever had. And I get called for the second round. And the receptionist, she's asking me again. I'm like, oh yeah, I want the cactus one. It's not in the market anymore.
Oh, no.
I'm so sad. And I'm so like, oh, that was like my favorite flavor. Like, what happened? But then turns out something happened.
Yeah.
Confidential.
Okay.
So then I do my second interview. Then I do my third interview. I get a call at like 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm trying to like wake up, do my, like get ready for uni. And they're like, you're hired.
Oh.
And I just fall down, which is like the so Navya thing ever. And my parents are like, what happened? I'm like, I got hired. The first thing my dad ever says, you got hired by an energy drink company? what are you going to do with these guys? Like, what? This is not good for you.
Ooh,
And now he's the biggest fan of Red Bull.
really?
Because
You got him
I'm
addicted.
telling
Shout
you,
out
it's
to
the same.
Uncle Navya.
It's giving like
It's also because freebies, Red
Yeah.
Bulls, like my house is filled with Red Bull. So
Hmm.
that's how I am. And then I ended uni and then I got promoted to a student brand manager. So
I think we should let
This
her
is it.
eat also.
that's
Yeah,
a
I
good
think you
sign.
should eat.
Yeah.
I
That's
should
the whole
eat, so
point,
we'll
yeah.
fill in the silence while she takes a bite.
What was your first Red Bull can?
Fucking amazing. Great job.
Thank you.
My first Red Bull experience
I had
was...
to redeem myself.
Thanks.
Honestly, I don't remember when I drank Red Bull because it has been like when I grew up. When I grew up, it was like you stay away from energy drinks, right?
Yeah.
You're told by your parents, like, do not drink energy.
Yeah,
drink.
especially that I don't even know what it's called, but it's in that medicine bottle.
Mm.
I don't remember the brand that comes.
Vitain.
Vitain? Yeah, that's the
Time,
one, right?
Yeah.
That's apparently an energy drink, and that scares the shit out of me. Like that looks
Bro, I
like
used to
something.
chug that shit like 7th, 8th.
Bro, I cannot drink that.
That looks like it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does look like it's gonna
But
kill
then it
you.
tastes so good though. It slaps though.
Nah, no better
I
than
wouldn't
Red
Yeah,
have it now.
I prefer Red Bull.
So
Do
my-
you remember
Thank
Malaysia
you.
Red Bull? The
Wow.
bottled one?
Bull. No, actually, I don't.
We bought. You tried.
Wow.
It was in the same bottle as Vitain.
Really?
Yeah, it was the OG Red Bull.
Oh, but like, yeah, that looks cool.
That looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah. My journey started with C4.
Mhm.
So I started going to the gym and
Yeah.
I needed a pre-workout. C4 stood out as the pre-workout of choice.
Mm-hmm.
They do great cans, by the way. So I use the powder because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
way
But
cheap. Guys, if
it-
you want to sponsor us.
I was just gonna say.
dude, I work out a lot. I know it doesn't show, but like
It's same. I'm also trying to. I can
I'm
show my
okay.
Whoop stats if
You
that
can
helps.
sponsor them, guys.
I
that
think even
helps.
Whoop should like. I mean, now
Oh,
that you've
that'd be
mentioned like that
insane.
can also
Yeah,
like.
true.
Damn.
And yeah, I had
Buldak.
C4. Dude, I felt like I could lift the entire gym. Like I was there like, come anything, I will lift the sofa. I don't care. Like it gives you that insane caffeine rush, which gives me insane confidence.
Mhm.
That's where the podcast idea came from, by the way. One day I was just like thinking, I was like, we should do something. You know, like I get really hyped. I'm like, fuck, we should do something. And then it was actually a business idea. You probably know this. But we're like, we should start a podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
What
That's
was
insane.
yours?
You guys are doing.
Mine
great.
was like, so when you're younger, your parents tell you to stay away from energy drinks because it's not good. It contains caffeine, whatever. So my dad, we used to drive a lot, long drives. We used to go Dubai from Saudi. I used to live in Saudi,
Mhm.
so we took 9-hour drives a lot. So he used to drink Red Bulls to keep him awake while driving.
Oh.
It was a crucial. Like every time when we
Of
go to
course.
Saudi or Dubai,
Yeah.
we buy a Red Bull from the first petrol pump,
Nice.
and that keeps him awake.
Okay.
And then I used to be like, oh, one sip, I need to try it. Like they never used to buy it
Mhm.
for me,
Mhm.
but I used to drink from his can.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I drank my first Red Bull.
Oh damn.
Anas, when did you drink your first Red Bull?
It was actually when she was part of my council, right? That time frame when she actually got in cans and everything to get pictures and videos.
My bad.
And
Pictures and videos.
it's fine. We did get free laundry detergent as part of our noon minutes order.
Yeah.
I think
So,
the
unless you can
algorithm
wash
and
that.
everything heard Sayed that he doesn't wash his clothes on his own.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no.
So because of that,
Yeah.
the algorithm literally said, wash your own clothes. We'll give you the product for free.
Product placement, guys.
Thank you,
I
New
will.
Minutes.
I will make a video for you now washing my clothes.
Damn, we're like mentioning so many brands. Like, you wanna, like do something for us, man.
We are
Shit.
brand.
Vishal helped us a lot.
Yeah, actually. But like, yeah. So when she came in with like the cans and everything, and I was like, okay, I don't know how any of them taste. And then she gave me the blueberry one, and I'm like, okay, let me try it because it's something different, right? I haven't seen something like this. I've only seen these cans.
I think you were also stressed that day because you had so many academic-related meetings, and you were just like,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
something to wake me up.
Yeah, like.
And over there.
I wouldn't be surprised at that point in time, but yeah, and then I tried it, and I'm like, oh shit, this actually tastes really good. It slaps actually. I'm
It
like, you know
does.
what? I got addicted after that. She would get like different flavors, and then she would bring it in. She would be like, pose, take, drink, and I'm saying,
And that was my
Oh, shit.
catch.
Can you cut
Anyone,
that?
whoever drinks
Yeah.
Red Bull, I have to take a picture of them
Yeah.
drinking.
But
Yeah.
that's pretty cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
So, what's the craziest experience, Navya, that you've kind of seen with Red Bull?
Craziest experience. I think every day is an experience because I just come to the office and I'm just like, oh, we're gonna do this, and we're like, what? I'm not prepped for it, but I think the craziest one was I
Yeah,
don't
one day
know.
they're just like, yeah, we're gonna jump from the moon.
Yeah, quite
And
literally.
land
I feel
back,
like they
yeah.
would. I feel like
Yeah,
one day
that's a
we
very
will.
Red Bull. I think they have the record, right? I'm
For-
pretty sure they like sponsored the parachute.
space station jump or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
There was this one recent thing that was really insane. Our athletes jumped from the Burj Khalifa.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I
you
saw it.
that.
Yeah.
I posted that in my story, and that was really insane, because we never thought we would do something like that with Burj. And when that happened, when I saw the video, I was just like, "What the heck? That's actually insane." Because the idea was like not to use the lift. Why not just jump from Burj Khalifa and like save your time and then use the parachute?
Damn.
We did that. And that made it to the actual Red Bull page. I just saw you stuffing the food in your mouth.
Yeah, and it was really distracting, right? Like, I'm trying to like listen and focus, pay attention, but also
I have a different question. So, different people have different opinions on how it tastes.
Yeah.
What's the worst that someone has described how it tastes? Because I know an answer.
really.
Yeah.
I think
It's not like someone told me, but I've read it in the comments. So, like, what's the worst that someone has told you? Oh, it tastes like this.
I've heard people saying that it tastes like medicine.
Yeah.
Like cherry flavor, to be very specific. Like that's a comment I've got. Like,
Yeah.
because I target those people who frequently drink Red Bull, because I don't want to hear anything about negative, like any negative about it. So I've just heard about that. I don't know what you have heard.
So,
something that's worse.
what I saw was basically tastes like if you put battery in a water. It tastes like battery.
I mean, it's an
But I'm
energy
like,
drink.
I
don't
thought you were
say
gonna say acid or something. Like
No, it doesn't taste like acid. Like, it's a very unique flavor, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how they, like, when you drink, like, let's say Mirinda, it tastes like orange. This one, you can't pinpoint it to anything.
yeah, actually now even I need
Cut,
to like.
cut to that angle.
Nah.
What?
It does not taste like battery.
It doesn't. I
water.
said I read in the comments. I don't
Nah,
say.
I
That's
don't-
because you
I don't
already
see the
have a good
vision.
image of it, right? Maybe if you see the color of it, or maybe
No, I
you
don't see
might
the vision.
associate.
Drink it and see if you see the vision.
Well, I'm
Battery
done
and water.
eating, but nowhere to keep. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Like, but what?
It has a great taste. I don't know what flavor it is.
It
It's
tastes
Red Bull
amazing.
flavor.
Like, I love it.
Because
Yeah.
you just drank one in the morning, so your brain is associated with that flavor. So that's how we work. Like that's why if you tried like next day in the morning, the first thing, if you tried Red Bull, you'll probably get that little like a battery taste, because that's how the ED cans are, which is our energy drinks, the normal ones.
Oh.
But if you try like the flavored ones, they have a flavor. So that's
Yeah.
why it like you think of that and you're like, oh, blueberry, it might taste like blueberry. So your mind's already like it's gonna taste like blueberry.
Yeah.
It tastes like blueberry.
What's your favorite flavor other than cactus?
So my favorite was the apricot and the strawberry and the orange one, but it's not there in the market anymore. I'm so sad.
That's my
but
favorite one too.
the flavors that we have right now is watermelon. I really like watermelon, but we also launched a cherry flavor, which is actually so nice. I'll make you guys try it. It's very nice.
What is
Next
yours,
one, next
Anas?
one.
What is your
Favorite
favorite flavor?
Blueberry.
I actually like the apricot one more, but then
Apricot.
that one.
That tasted so much like a mojito. Like
Yeah, it was
so
kind of vibes though.
Yeah.
You're actually the spices hitting you.
It is absolutely vibes.
Bro's gasping. Yeah.
No.
Said, what is
You're
your
gonna start
favorite
sweating.
Red
He
Bull
looks like he's
flavor?
gonna cry.
Oh, I love watermelon. Watermelon is amazing. The white one, I don't know what it is. We have security trying to kick us out. We have watermelon. No, sorry. I don't know what the white flavor is.
it's
one
the
is
coconut.
insane. Coconut is good. For me,
Coconut.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard like very different opinions.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Oh, there's something called like summer edition and like winter edition and everything of that sort.
Yeah.
Right? I tried like the winter edition one. I can't remember the name. But it tastes.
It tastes bad.
For me, my favorite is
I
the
tried it in
OG.
the UK.
Yeah.
the OG.
I like the OG more than anything.
Oh.
I feel like
These
Red Bull
are
is for
yours.
Red Bull is for a purpose. Is to give you that hype.
Hmm.
I think only OG gives me that hype.
You know who gives me the hype?
What?
You.
I knew that. I
Aw.
saw it coming a
Nice
mile
one.
away. For frick's sake,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Come
No,
on.
okay.
Ah.
Anyways. I
Anyway.
just
Like,
wanted to see
interesting
that-
question for you. How do you get your hair slicked back like that?
Oh my gosh.
Walk us through the step-by-step
Walk us
tutorial.
through the step.
Next
I usually
episode,
do this when I'm
we'll do
lazy
it.
to like,
What?
Hmm.
style up my hair. It's just it's the coconut hair cream that I usually use. Thanks to my dad for being from Kerala. And I just use that and like quickly I just try to like do it. But sometimes I get so annoyed because my hands start hurting. Because sometimes you want your hair to be like right and it doesn't work out.
Oh,
So
yeah. You
sometimes
get
it's like
frustrated
a
at
low
that hair
bun
comb.
or like this bun. This one takes a good 20 minutes to actually like figure out what you're
Damn,
doing.
really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it shows. Like, it's so perfect.
No, she was one of the
What
only
are
people.
sound effects?
I'll
One
edit
of
it in
the only
post. Better sound effect.
Anyways,
Yeah,
she
what were
was,
you saying?
she's like literally one of the only people that I know who looks so put together all the time.
Thank you.
I'm being so dead ass because like this is how she pulls up. Like even if she's like going through it, she's like I'm put together.
I feel like I've heard that a lot.
I
When
can
I'm
do
in my
it.
bun, people are like, "Oh, you look like you have
you
something
have your
to
shit
do."
together.
Yeah,
like,
and just
I'm
like-
on business.
'cause
It's
that's
given
when
that.
I'm so lazy to like
Yeah.
really
and
style up.
she's one of the only people that I know who can actually pull it off.
Oh my
Mm.
gosh. Stop it.
What's your experience being the F1 girl? Because very few girls are into like racing cars and all that.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
I think because I always knew about cars and F1, but I was never interested into it. Like, because cars going round and round. What's so big about it? You know, like it's just you're wasting your 2 hours to watch cars go round and round. But
A
when I
great
got
man once said that.
yeah.
Not a great man and all, but okay, as you would.
But when I got the chance to go to the Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2023, and when I saw the cars in real life come to action, going from 0 to 300 kilometers so quick, I realized that this is just not a sport. It's a whole experience. And of course, you need to be like really grateful to be there because people really want to like see Abu Dhabi race the most because that's like the last race of the season. And last year was insane because it was Lewis Hamilton's last race in Mercedes.
Yeah.
So the crowd we expected was actually insane. People were going crazy over that. And just being there, being a part of that crowd just made me like, oh, I really want to know more about more teams. Like, of course, I knew about our own teams in Red Bull, but I wanted to know the other teams. And then slowly by slowly, I started watching Drive to Survive, which is like equivalent to a Bollywood drama. Better
It is
than
really good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why would you drink Red Bull? You know,
You
fizzy
need
drink
to-
just
you need
F's it
to
up
show
even
the
more.
camera to him.
Bro,
There's
you're
one
bad
camera, like just his face on top, like all the whole time.
Yo, he looks like he's gonna cry. Your face is red.
Your lips are red.
Yeah.
You're actually going through it.
Yeah.
What's
You're
up,
matching
guys?
your shirt, dude.
Lewis Hamilton, important.
No, but that's insane.
Does
Drive
the
to
final
Survive.
always happen in the final race always happen in Abu Dhabi?
Yes, always in Abu Dhabi.
That's
actually
insane.
like insane. Yeah,
Kinda
like,
cool
that's,
though.
like a
And
country that's
because
like
of that-
new to all this.
Yeah, and then
Having
there's a
the
whole
final.
community because of which, I mean, like, because it happens in Abu Dhabi is not that far from us.
Yeah.
And when you actually get into the sport, you realize that there are so many car communities and so many people that already do that. And once you step in, there's no stepping out.
Yeah.
That's what has happened to me. So, like, and of course, it being so male dominated, when you're the female, you get extra respect kind
That's
of
good.
vibes.
Yeah.
But you also get questioned, like, okay, so who won in 1971?
Oh,
of
they
course,
try
there's
to
gonna be
check if
those
you're
kind of
worthy.
guys.
Yeah, like,
So who won in 1971?
I wasn't even born, so guys, I don't know. We'll
Okay.
figure that out.
Okay, can you explain to me? Sorry, was that okay? I need to know. So first time I watched Formula One racing was in the final where Hamilton and Verstappen raced together at the end. So tell me,
True
who,
goes Hamilton. Is it that one?
yeah,
Okay.
through goes Hamilton. This is crazy. Who do you think should have won there?
Uh,
Red Bull
Hamilton.
or
Hamilton.
Mercedes?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Okay.
Mercedes. Because that was actually the most problematic race ever because it was in 2021 and it was insane because till the last lap it was Hamilton who was
Hamilton leading.
leading and then
Yeah.
Verstappen's like psych and then boom overtakes him and goes in the
But he
front.
was not allowed to overtake, right?
He wasn't. I think it was all with the case of the safety car being issued, and then someone crashed, and this happened, that happened, and that was also the first time when Red Bull won the championship, both as Max Verstappen and as a team, and from that, it's gone crazy. Like the confidence this man has had is insane. But now with the new season, with new people, someone else is doing really good. Lando from McLaren. So like every year you find like new drivers doing insane work and insane, like they're putting so much hard work to be where they are
Yeah.
because if you don't do good work, you're replaced this easily.
True.
So,
So
Yeah.
was F1 right?
F1 right.
Yeah, to issue that rule where Red Bull was able to overtake Mercedes.
No comments.
Yeah, I was trying to get her there.
I don't know because I was watching that at home. It was COVID. I had friends who witnessed that in real life.
It was COVID?
2021.
Oh, I was in the office watching that. Interesting.
You were probably wearing a mask.
Yeah, probably I was wearing a mask.
That's when
I
joined
was
one.
definitely wearing a mask.
Where
Yeah.
do you see long term in F1? Like, how do you plan to get more involved in
Uh,
F1?
So I was lucky enough to be a track marshal last year. It's basically those people in orange suits who are literally on the track. And like our aim was to ensure the drivers were fine, note down the numbers, who's fast and who's slow. And I never thought that I would do that so quick. I think for me, I just believe in manifestation a lot. And if you go with the right career path, and you, of course, you know that that's going to happen, just go along with the flow. So like in my head, I already knew.
Affirmations, guys.
Yeah, in my head, I was like, I'm already going. But it hasn't happened yet. So for that, I need to work hard for that. That's exactly what I did along with my last year. Once that was done, once I graduated, I was like, okay, now I got to focus on this. Once that got done, I think it's also that you don't tell it to anybody until people see that you're there. And that's exactly what happened. And the whole...
Work in silence, celebrate.
Yeah,
with
and the
crowds,
comments, the whole
Celebrate with?
DMs.
I said crowd.
Crowd.
But it's
I
not
don't think
crowd.
that's the-
It's another word.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
Which I completely...
Welcome
Work
to
in silence,
cancel,
celebrate.
guys.
I don't know.
3 of them.
I think work in silence, let your success make the noise. I've heard that.
Oh, okay.
I've heard the celebrate with... I said crowd because I don't know the actual
Guys,
term.
we
I forgot.
totally skipped over her celebrate.
Sorry.
She's like, yeah, I
Let them
worked in
celebrate,
silence.
huh?
We're like, hey, wait, actually, what was it?
Because I'm so used to
Bro,
it, by the
tell,
way. Like,
tell
I'm
us
so
the
used to it.
celebrate part, bro. Like, what did you do? We
Yeah.
just heard the work in silence.
Are you okay? Okay. Red Bull gives you wings, guys.
No,
And
Red Bull gives you
Allegedly.
wings.
Allegedly.
No. Wings can't... Like, it's not wings.
that was crazy.
Shit, I was about to bring the... Anyways. Continue. As you would.
Are you okay, first of all?
I'm absolutely fine.
Bro, man looks like he's gonna cry, bro.
Nah, bro. Alright. What was
Yeah.
you were going towards like some big reveal. Where did you go?
You're
What did you
dying.
do?
Okay.
No, then Abu Dhabi happened, and I became one of the track marshals. And then I remember the first picture that I posted, like 5 a.m. in the morning of the track. I'm literally on the track. Nobody can be there, by the way. And then the amount of messages I was getting, I'm just like, I don't want to see it right now because I know exactly what it's going to be. And when the whole weekend got over, I like opened my messages and people were just asking like, how did you do this, da. But I think it's just more like you work hard for it, you get it. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm also aiming to like. I mean, like it's a dream to work in a Formula One team
Okay.
because number one, I love traveling, and in Formula One you have 24 races, 24 different tracks, and you get to travel every single time.
Oh.
That'll be amazing. That'll be so nice. And I think the second one is just women in motorsports. That's
Women
a
in
different...
sports, guys.
Guys, we're getting Navya back on again. Just saying, women in motorsports. That's a
Yeah,
great one.
and Anusar did like women in sports a lot in uni, and I think that just says like, like honestly, if we could have done something with like Formula One in uni, that would have been great because that kind of interlinks the motorsports. But it's okay. Approvals and all this. It's fine.
Now we can definitely cook in women in motorsports. That's
I
We
think
have
that'll be
a
great.
Formula One team, a Formula E team.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I know.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
this one, no?
Some
they
Formula
make,
team.
They
Yeah.
make race cars that much.
And then we send it to Edinburgh to race.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually so interesting.
Yeah, it's
What's
pretty
the
cool.
yeah.
what's the club name?
HW Racing.
Yeah, HW
Racing
Racing. Yeah.
No, 100%. Because what we try to do is what is our
Oh,
aim.
the reason why we couldn't do at the time is precisely because they were academic societies.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
student
but
council.
now they're
didn't-
under us, right?
Now they're under student council. So
So the new president.
who's the new president? Kevin.
Kevin.
Shout out to you,
This
bro.
is for you, bro.
This is for you.
Let's fix it.
New
I'm
idea
gonna
for
come
you.
to you and I'm gonna be like, we need F1 simulators in uni and we're gonna make it happen,
The
which is
new
our
building.
aim.
New building, by the way.
Yes.
So it's a
F1
great
simulators
opportunity.
is going to be so
Yeah.
expensive.
They'll
I
sponsor
mean,
it,
we're
right?
willing to give it for free, like just for
Oh,
free
I need
support.
one in my house. Is that?
In your house.
What
To
about
be
the guy
continued.
in the motorsport? Have you seen the change that happens in like 2 seconds? The wheels and stuff?
That's
Pit
a pit
stop.
stop.
Okay, so at the pit stop, there's this guy who just has to like lift the car
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then now put it back.
Yeah.
And then he goes.
Yeah.
That's his job.
That's all.
And he gets paid quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the
That's a
precision.
great job.
Yeah, it's a precision, dude.
Nothing,
the
you just put it
speed.
and you just up and then down and go out.
But I think they know to do everything, right? They do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
like
it's not
they're
like we
all
just
set
do
up
that.
engineers.
How many
and all.
So
seconds
it's
would
all
it
about
take? Like
engineers,
2
bro.
seconds?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be an engineer to like
2
press it
seconds.
down?
Yeah.
Actually, even less than
The
that.
exact torque to
That's
press
all.
it down.
It's that
So it's just
quick.
4 different
Yeah,
conversations.
yeah. I don't know which one's autopilot will pick up, but
Yeah.
No, she literally did like full sound effect and all.
oh.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Why would she do?
No.
No, because
But
I
you
did
know
that in
what?
Ferrari World.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never
Okay.
been to Ferrari
They-
World.
no,
Yeah,
but there were
same.
some activations that we were planning to do last year where we actually do the tire change
Yeah,
and
it's
all pit
amazing.
stop.
It's so
Oh,
fun.
We
damn.
just didn't get approvals from Heriot-Watt. It's okay.
Kevin Anthony again. Next, over to you. So
Yeah.
Wait, really? Who's disapproving these things? Really?
To be continued.
Okay.
was it
Guys,
to be
there's
continued?
no way. Fine.
I think it's
let's
also TCOM
Oh,
because
it could
like
be
it's
Makes
just we
sense.
needed the space because Middlesex did it outside, and we weren't sure where to do it in Heriot because we don't really have that much of big space. We
have
can
the
just
car
do it
park,
outside.
no? Just do it there.
TCOM.
Yeah, that's
take
TCOM.
on
Yeah.
that.
Middlesex also T-com only.
Yeah, but Middlesex does like 2 events.
So?
They're way more planned and they
Yeah.
have way more time to plan out these events.
I think
Yeah,
their
that's why
student
their
council is like
international day
a
is, like,
whole
really big.
professor department. It's not like students. You have like a proper functioning student council there.
I'm
So
not sure about that.
probably do not come out to me, Middlesex students. I might be wrong. So
Middlesex cooked university, dude.
okay. Okay, moving
Why do
on.
you say so?
Yeah.
How do you say so?
I'm gonna quietly
Tell me,
enjoy
why
my
do you say
noodles.
so?
Nah, because they were never grateful to me. So for the first 2 years of my presidency, or the 2 years of my presidency,
Mm-hmm.
we let anyone park in our basement.
Okay.
So
Oh.
3 of our
Alright.
basements would be full.
Yeah.
At some point, they introduced, or they were planning to introduce a rule where only Heriot-Watt students can park,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And we were not reaching capacity at the basements.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it was fine to let Middlesex people park.
Mm.
But since they heard the news,
Mm.
they wrote me an open letter saying, Dear Student President, please let us park. Here are the 500 reasons. Just life is hard, it's expensive, there's no place to park, whatever. Yours truly, signed by like X number of people, right?
Mm.
Seeing that, I fought for them. I'm Heriot-Watt Student President.
Hey?
Yeah, because it's just like a nice thing to
Yeah,
do,
of
you know?
course, yeah.
Because it was
Okay.
not affecting our students. Middlesex students come over to our campus all the time. Some people even transfer over. Why would you just close the parking basement just to Heriot-Watt students?
Yeah.
Let them park here too. For the 2 years of my presidency, that was anybody could park there. Now it's a whole new paid system, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Know me.
And only when I got my driver's license is when it
Mm.
becomes paid parking.
Yeah, and I wanted a thank you letter. No one said, "Great job, Syed." They were just like, "Yeah."
I don't think
okay.
they knew you fought for them.
Yeah, they obviously didn't know.
At Middlesex.
Whoever is the student president now, write him a thank you letter.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
like,
Syed.
as you see this, just start typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have one last question for Navya.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's team huddle, guys. What do we
Oh,
ask
no.
Navya? Let's pretend Navya is not here.
Yeah, what do we think?
Will you get us free F1 tickets?
I will try.
Okay.
Oh.
At least a thought. That's
I'll
what
try.
counts.
It's a
Okay.
thought that matters.
Navya, is there anything you want to talk about?
I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm good. She's planning for the big pod next Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
yeah,
We're
yeah.
planning
for
When she gets into
something
like F1
big.
and everything.
We'll
Yeah.
get you back for Women in Motorsports. I think that'll be a very
Yeah.
good segment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Well, I'm done with my lunch review, guys.
I still have mine.
We didn't even let her eat.
Yeah, because I was just
I
talking.
told you give her some time, man.
Okay,
So,
we'll
so
actually let her eat in peace
my noodles was not very spicy at all.
Yeah. You're red,
Totally.
bro.
Man's
Nah,
almost
it
crying.
was actually kind of bland.
See, he's
so-
wiping
Good
his
nose is
nose
still
and all.
running, yeah.
It was actually kind of bland. The Red Bull definitely helped cool it down a little bit.
It really did.
Thanks.
My tongue's not burning.
Mhm.
My nose is not
Yeah,
bleeding.
stop gasping here first.
No,
Yeah,
gasping. So how was your lunch, guys?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
you
That's
also
it.
gasp.
The Red Bull just
Worst
perfected
He
it.
was also
Yeah.
gasping, by the way.
Why not?
I love
No,
the subtle.
how was your lunch?
Red
Describe
Bull
the taste.
branding
the
there.
feel.
My lunch is amazing. The Red Bull actually like perfected the lunch, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because others it was just too spicy. My spice tolerance is not that great.
All right. You're right.
Yeah, Anas has a lot of spice tolerance.
Yeah, which is why I wasn't gasping.
Yeah, I'm not saying I have.
Anyways,
How was your food?
I think my lunch actually slapped. It was pretty good. But then the second I drank this, I was like, but then after that, I was fine.
Wait,
Oh,
why,
that
why
was
did you
just-
become a snake?
No, it's because like my tongue was like being very weird after that. I'm saying, what the frick? Why does it like it hurt? And I was like, and then it became calm. But thankfully
Red
the
Bull hurt
camera
your
wasn't
tongue.
on me. It was on you. The attention was on you.
Red Bull hurt your tongue, huh?
No, actually, Buldak and Red Bull combination did some
Yeah.
weird
Okay,
combination.
Okay, how was it with cheese?
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's dried out, but it's okay. I'll finish it.
That's the problem. Like, you have to undercook it a little bit
Yeah.
and then put it in the microwave. The
Wow, guys,
microwave
we're
is-
getting
let her eat now.
Buldak
We'll actually
tips
go.
Yeah.
We'll let her
from
eat.
Syed. Make
Well,
sure to like, share,
Thank you
subscribe.
for attending. I don't know. Is this an episode on its own?
I think it's like a no.
It can be
It's
a
a
mini
clip, right?
It's
episode.
a clip. We'll put it as an episode, but it would be numbered as number 7 or number 6 or whatever.
We could
We'll
though.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Wherever you're watching this, on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Snapchat
LinkedIn,
maybe. We're looking into Snapchat.
Tinder, Tumblr,
Tumblr?
Pinterest.
Bumble.
Tumblr is a thing, right?
Bumble, you mean?
Bumble,
Goes to
Grindr.
Tumblr.
No, Tumblr is a thing.
I know, but that's like so old. I don't think people.
You
use
just
it
showed your
anymore.
age, man.
Yeah, I have white hair here. I'm a silver fox, bro. Aging.
Silver fox and all.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Thank you
Peace
guys for
out.
watching.
Make sure
Yeah.
to watch
No,
F1.
What's the what? Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
That was a good.